If you haven't checked out part 1 yet, click the video here. For everyone else, enjoy part 2. Welcome back. We ended last episode with Billie winning the NXT Women's title at TakeOver WrestleMania. On the next NXT taping, Billie announces that if anyone wants to have a match against her, they would have to go through Peyton Royce first. When Billie and Peyton walk to the ring, Billie wears the belt across her waist, but when they get to the ring, Peyton takes it off of her, and they hold it across both of their waists, showing that they are the most dominant women in NXT. For the next 2 months, Peyton competes in squash matches as Billie stands ringside just laughing at her opponents. Or they wrestle in tag team matches where they barely win with heelish tactics, or they lose and they get their heat back after the loss. During this time, Ember Moon has a main event match on an episode of NXT against Nikki Cross. When she wins, she cuts a promo in the ring about how she's coming for Billie and her title. Billie and Peyton come down to the ring and they say they aren't scared of Ember Moon. They accept the match against her. Then, William Regal comes out and says that they keep using the word we, but if it's going to be a match for the title at TakeOver, it's going to be a one-on-one affair between the champion Billie and Ember Moon, with Peyton Royce banned from ringside. At TakeOver Brooklyn Part 3, Billie Kay loses to Ember Moon because Peyton walks down to the ring and distracts Billie when she's getting beat, and Ember hits a top rope stunner and pins her. Billie is pissed at Peyton, but Peyton tries to plead her case on why she came out to help. Peyton goes to Regal and asks for a match against Ember Moon for the title. He agrees, but she has to beat Nikki Cross one-on-one. At the next taping, Billie Kay sits in on commentary for Peyton's match and heelishly talks trash about Peyton the whole time, and how they used to be friends, and how she was betrayed by her, and how she was always dragging her down. With the combination of Billie trashing Peyton, Nikki beating Peyton down, and Peyton continuously kicking out of pins, the crowd starts to look at Peyton as a face, and Billie keeps becoming a meaner heel. The match ends in a no contest because Billie leaves the commentary booth, classic, and hits Peyton with her finisher, a running big boot. Regal then makes a match for next week for the #1 contender for the women's title as a triple threat between Billie, Peyton, and Nikki. In the match, Nikki and Billie knock each other out with a double clothesline. Nikki rolls out of the ring, and Peyton jumps down and tries to pick her back up to put her into the ring, but she isn't strong enough. Peyton gives up and gets back into the ring, with Billie laying flat on her back. Peyton lays down on top of her and wins the match. Once Peyton goes to the curtain and her music stops, Billie slowly gets up and grabs a mic and begins to cut a promo on Peyton being a face now and how she's nothing without her. The week before the next TakeOver, Ember Moon is attacked backstage, and when the cameras get to the scene of the crime, the attacker is already gone. In order for WWE to get us invested in the upcoming title match, at the contract signing, Ember says that it was Peyton that attacked her and that she's just pretending to be face, but she's still just as heel as her ex-best friend Billie. Peyton rebuttals, saying that Ember said that she was blindsided, and because of that, there's no way she could have known who actually attacked her. At TakeOver Survivor Series, Peyton Royce and Ember Moon do battle. Once the bell rings, Peyton sticks out her hand for Ember to shake it. Ember looks at Peyton for a moment and takes a step forward with her hand out. Once she gets close enough, she pulls her hand back and walks into Peyton, pushing her head against hers, and tells her she's a bad liar. During the match, the ref gets knocked down and Billie comes out with brass knuckles. She gets into the ring and Peyton flees to the ring apron. Billie points at Peyton and says, "When you win, we both win." And Peyton's face turns from afraid to a smirk, and Billie spins around and punches Ember Moon. With shades of TakeOver San Antonio, Billie gets on one knee and Peyton picks Ember Moon up and throws her face first into Billie's knee. Billie rolls out of the ring and helps the ref onto his feet so that he can count the pin. Peyton and Billie hug and put the title around both of their waists. They fooled everyone again.